Welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show consisting of two friends unwinding with the topics that are making us hot. My name is Richard Pucci, and this is Miss Joy. I'm a real vlogger, Nickens. Hello, Joy. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I am tired. Today I don't have any Kahlua, so I have vodka and Diet Pepsi. Thanks, roommate, for giving me Diet Pepsi that you didn't know about. That's what stealing is for. How are you doing, Miss Joy?
I'm doing all right. I just finished this giant bottle of water, or fake vodka, by
Ooh,
Coleman
yeah.
Spings. So huge. I never had a bottle this big. This is 50.7 fluid ounces. I don't know, but it's a lot of water. So.
Which means you're gonna have to pee a lot.
Oh yeah, but I'm holding it right now. I'm pretty good, but everything's all right.
Excellent, excellent. So let's do our Are You Smarter Than a Beauty Pageant contestant?
Blend of the two.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. All right, so Miss Joy.
Yes.
If you were to have a baby, what would you name Bebe's kids? And why?
If I were to have a baby, what would I name Bebe's kids? Like, those are two different things.
I know. So if you were to have a child, what would your child's name be?
Oh man.
Like it just like you didn't know you were pregnant and it just popped out.
Oh man. I probably, if it was a boy, I'd probably name it. Now, please don't quote me on this. Something along the lines of Max or Chase. Something that I know it's weird. Something that involves that name, one of those names, or I don't know, something like that. And then if it was a girl, I would name her something that is gender neutral because I like girls that have boy names. So I don't know. Now, it wouldn't be Frankie or something or Freddie.
That's actually Frankie's a really good gender neutral.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't name my daughter Frankie or name my daughter Freddie. It'd be something that's like a boy name, but I wouldn't ghettoify it where there's like a apostrophe and like a line. She would just have a neutral-ish name. And the boy's name, I don't know, I really like Chase or Max. Something like Maximilian or I don't know. That would be. I know it would not be his first name.
Gross.
It's so cool. Ew. It's so strange. I know, but luckily I'm clamping this down, so I will not have children. I'm good. What about you? If you were to have children, what would their names be?
It's easy. Richard and Richette.
What? Richette? No, you wouldn't.
No, it'd just be Richard.
What about a girl?
Richard.
Oh, you just. Oh.
I'm gonna be like George Foreman. George.
Just
George
name him.
and George.
Oh no. Ugh. I can't name kids after myself. I'm already cool.
No. Okay. So so Richard's always an option. My grandmother's name is Margot. Margot would be a good name. As well as I've always liked the name Nate Mason.
Nate Basin?
Mason.
Nate Mason.
Mason,
Nate Mason.
No, not Nate Mason, just Mason.
Just name it. Also, okay, Mason. Okay. If I say Nate Mason, sounds like a band name, like a guy in a band. He sounds like the bassist.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
okay. I like those names too.
But if I had a I was smelling. I just got a Tokyo Milk.
I've never seen that
cologne, and it's really good. It's called Arsenic.
Oh wow! And I never heard of Tokyo Milk.
Typically, they have like really like like girly sense, except for this is the dark line, which is supposed to be unisex, and it has um, absinthe, vanilla salts, cut greens, and crushed fennel. So it smells really good.
Interesting.
So I bought Hulu.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Why you buy?
Because I don't have time to watch TV. I have cable, but I haven't watched it in like a bazillion years. I've watched so many episodes of Seinfeld since I started watching Hulu on my computer.
Oh, you like... What is it about Seinfeld that makes it entertaining?
I don't know. I was going to get my car fixed, tires, and it took like 3 hours. But the funny thing is that they had TBS on, and so it was like me, a friend of mine, a black guy, a Mexican guy, and like a really tough guy. And we're all sitting in these chairs, and TBS was on, and Seinfeld was on, and like we were all watching it. It's not like so and so was like on his phone. So like I just thought it was hysterical to see like so many different kinds of people
watching it at once.
Just watching Seinfeld, the fact that like it doesn't matter what you are, Seinfeld is like entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think that's why like it was definitely like a hit show.
Oh yeah, I think that's how I feel about Friends.
Ew, I don't like Friends.
Well, no, that's the thing. I don't watch it either, but I know that no matter what race you are, everyone enjoys that show. Like you don't have to be like, oh, I'm hard. No, mostly everyone likes Friends. I didn't really like it, but I respect the show.
Amen. High five.
Boom. Same way I feel about Seinfeld. Like I don't know the show that well, but I respect it.
See, I think the friends I think the friends that you had in high school, I think you could get down with some Seinfeld. Just because you're a smart chick.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but my friends weren't really... I don't think they were really into Seinfeld.
No, but I'm just saying as far as like how quick or how wordy your friends were. Hello?
Oh, is that why...
No, Seinfeld it's a very wordy, like quick-paced show.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm not into shows like that.
Fine, whatever.
I would watch it though. I've seen episodes of Seinfeld, but nothing that was worth remembering.
Yeah.
To me.
Well, like I don't know. And also I'm like at this point in my life where I'm like, if I'm going to play like a video game, I'm going to like have something playing in the background. Mm-hmm. And instead of like it being a YouTube video, I'm like, it's gonna be Sister Wives or Seinfeld.
Oh.
I get down with the Sister Wives.
I do not.
It is a guilty pleasure of mine. Like if I ever take a bath, I take a bath and I watch Sister Wives.
What is the show about?
It's about wives that are sisters. No.
I mean, it makes sense. It's in the title.
No, it's about a guy that has a marriage to originally when it started 3 different women, and then he courted a 4th wife, and so they are all sister wives together.
Oh, isn't that the dream?
But like it's kind of great because there's one wife, and she's like she only has 1 kid, and like the kid's like flying in the nest currently, so like she's all by herself in this like house. Mm-hmm. And then there's another wife who has like a bunch of kids, but she likes to work. So the 3rd wife gets to like raise her kids because she doesn't work. She just stays at home. So like this one's income helps out all of them sort of thing. Because like she's like a breeder one, but she's really funny. The 3rd wife, Christine, is really funny. I like her.
Oh, wow.
And then the 4th wife is Robin, and she's like the new one. And she's like the like new young chippy. And she has like 3 kids from a previous marriage. And she has a new baby with the husband who has a receding hairline.
I was gonna say, and how old's the husband? He's like mid-50s.
No, mid-40s. His hairline is going. He's got like the points in the back going back, but he like keeps his hair longer. That way, like this part can like hide the holes there.
Is he cute?
No.
He's not. Show me a picture. Oh God.
I'm gonna show you a picture of the sister wives and Cody because his name's Cody, but that's
Ugh.
like the name Cody is just it's not a good name.
Well, actually, side note, I really did enjoy the name Cody for a long time back in the day. Back when I was like middle school, loved me a name Cody. Wouldn't never date a guy named Cody, but I loved the name.
All right, so this is a picture of sister wives.
Ugh, let the judgments begin. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
I've seen this before.
all right, so Blondie is the second wife that likes to work. Mary is the first wife who only has one child. Christine is the breeder, and it's the young chippy. You know, she's young. She's a chippy.
Yeah.
And then that's Cody. And can you tell what I'm talking about?
You gotta zoom in on his face. I have seen an episode of Sister Wives before, actually. Now that I'm looking at their faces,
Yeah.
and I was just mad. I was just mad.
You just thought that they were sisters.
No, I just don't like that he's a man and he gets to marry multiple women. And
But he has to provide for all of them, both emotionally, but also financially.
yeah, I can see him being some kind of like pastor or something. He's one of those Christian pastors that's just like, in the name of Jesus, and then he has secrets in the closet that he won't admit to. But yeah, Sister Wives.
I don't know. I don't know. It's it's definitely not one of my. It's a guilty pleasure. It's not one of my like. I love Sister Wives.
Aw.
Actually, but funny enough, I'm not as ashamed of it as I should be because I talked about it.
That's okay. I mean, I feel like at this point we shouldn't have guilty pleasures. It's just things that we end up watching that are unpopular.
Schmepsy.
Schmipsy. I haven't had Pepsi or anything in a long time. Got me on this water diet over here.
That's because you're healthy and I'm like.
But you got a good bicep right there. This is my little skinny.
Yeah, that's because my biceps all like full of fat.
Yeah, look at that though. Yo.
No, I
use arms.
Oh, that I totally cramped that. In all seriousness, I've been even though I haven't had much time, I've been trying. Okay, so there's a game that I found out about very recently, and it's called Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
And it's like a battle game where like you're playing as either a mass murderer or you are playing as a survivor. And there are 4 people that are the survivors, and there's one killer. And it has probably the coolest icon I've ever seen. And it's everybody is a real life person. So you have to, sort of just wait for everybody to queue up, but it's so much fun. And I just found out that Xbox 360 controllers can completely work with it on the computer. The only bad part is that it's not for Macs. So I had to buy my roommate the game. So I bought Maggie the game for her laptop, and then she let me play it, and then now I can't play it or anything. So I went to my brother's house. So while I was doing laundry at my brother's house, I bought it for his computer on Steam, and that is the icon for it. And do you know why?
Oh wow!
Do you know why that's the symbol, the 5?
Why?
Because there are 4 players that play the game, and then there's
one killer that slices.
Isn't that ingenious? I freaking love it. That makes so much sense. That's and so the loading screen, and of course the lines have little skull things on it, but they didn't even have to do that. It's that ingenious. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the one yes! It's awesome. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw that icon, the split second when I realized what exactly it was, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Little twerks like that, little perks.
That was I don't know, it made me so happy. So happy.
Not into murderous games.
Well, that's all right. As I like weirdly like.
No,
Uh,
it's okay. I find a lot of my friends really enjoy that. I'm the main one that's a little girl about everything.
well, do you know what's supposed to be coming out on in October?
What?
A Friday the 13th game
Oh.
where it's basically the same premise as this game, except for you're actually at Camp Crystal Lake and there are 7 camp counselors and you get spawned at different positions.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like different abilities to like be able to like sense who's in what building, and he walks really slowly so like he can like teleport to like different areas to like catch up to people.
Oh.
But they can like run and he can like not. I don't know. But it looks really cool and that's supposed to be coming out in October. And I think the fact that I really want to play that game and it's not out yet is the reason why I'm like freaking out about this
Playing
game.
this one.
Yes, because like this game, it's like you need to like get 4 generators to work. No, not 4. You need to get 5 generators, to work in order to open up a door to get to safety.
Mm-hmm. I have not been into that.
Well, it's awesome. Trust me. Have you been watching, playing? What have you been up to? Have you been making anything?
Yes and no. I was making some things for YouTube, and then I got really distracted with watching this anime, and then
Come on.
I finished the anime, and then I started watching another anime, and I'm halfway done with that. Then I started playing video games and stopped playing that because I want to finish the anime. So far, all the stuff that I've been wanting to do that were on the back burner for so long, I'm actually trying to complete it.
Good.
Yeah.
Complete your stuff.
Yeah.
Make good use of your time, just like in Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah.
Remember Yoga Jones?
Yes.
Make
Of
good
course.
make good use of your time, and then get out, and then start again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
the
what
way.
I'm doing.
Yeah. Speaking of people making videos, I made a video for the B movie, Black Hooker.
Which I enjoyed. I really enjoyed it.
See, because I just plugged myself because I did something.
You did. And I was like, oh, guys, check that out. If you have not seen it, please watch it. It is so good.
Excellent.
B-Movie My Foot is me. I thought it was like a really good plot.
Oh yeah. Hooker has sex and then the guy walks out and then he proceeds to have the garbage smacked out of him. Which by far it was the funniest thing because like you could just hear the fact that like somebody was like
all the fake sounds.
wait. Yeah, it was by far the worst, and that like and with like stage combat that's called a nap or the sound, and like you specifically don't want to do like foot, like even if you're punching somebody, you specifically don't want to like move your foot because some people will be like, hey, it's the foot thing, when it could be if it's like a thud. I don't know.
Oh,
but
that makes sense.
Exactly. So I'm going to have to make a new video eventually.
I cannot wait for it.
Excellent. I think it's going to be a horror one.
And what is the name of your?
Oh, it's
what
really
is it called?
It's my video series or the next video that I'm doing.
No, your video series.
Oh, my video series is called Be Real Royalty, which is really hard to say. And whenever I record my intros, it's like I'm like like so. I thought about it like I thought about like
royalty.
Be Real Royalty, which it's very easy to like look at and to read, but to actually say it's just like it's like a tongue twister. And what I do is I sort of summarize B movies in around six minutes, and then I plan on taking a little excerpt from it, and then saying something funny about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sort
I
of
like it.
sort of taking a stab at it. It's an homage to a a USA show called Real Wild Cinema that I used to love, and
Oh.
they recently put out all of the episodes of Real Wild Cinema on YouTube, which is fantastic. It is hosted by the wonderful Sandra Bernhard.
Hmm.
Yes, and she is fantastic, and I will send you a link. Um, that way you can understand like the things that I really liked from that show. I kind of took because, I mean, come on, that was a show from like 1997 and 1998.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about time we get it again. Come on, people. It's kind of like
Post
this. Hmm?
post a link with this video too. Post the same. Send it to me, but then also post the link to this in this video.
Okay, yeah. So check out Real Wild Cinema. Oh no, wait, no. Check out Be Real Royalty. Be Real Royalty. That's my series,
That too. Yes.
not the 97 and 98 show. That's my show. Yes, so that's enough of my crappy plug. Woohoo!
It was worth it though.
Right? I know. So like it was like okay, because like I know that you're like a real like reviewer.
I'm not.
I'm like,
I am far from that.
oh wait a minute, you're not a reviewer, you are a reactor.
You give me way too much credit.
You're a reactor, right? Like you're like
yes.
a first.
Yeah, for certain things I try to be. I don't like to be in that box though for too long. It's fun because people are excited to see what I react to,
Mhm.
but I definitely want to do a lot more than that. I want people to just be interested in me as a person versus, oh, I like that thing she reacted to, because the requests are never going to end for that, and I can't spend my whole life doing that.
Wait a minute. They send you requests? Like you have like do you have like people that like specifically like love you?
Yes, they'll specifically just send me. There are people that have sent like tens of things to me at once. Like they'll have a huge behind paragraph that's like, watch all these. I'm like, you're insane. I'm not watching all that. Like, what time do you think I have to be doing all that? I can't record all these videos with me watching all this junk all day because it's insane. So I have to be choosy now with which ones I pick. But even then, like, I'll put the video out and people will just send other things for me to watch on that video. So I'm just like, it'll never end. I don't understand. I'm just happy if people watch videos of mine.
Amen, sister. Amen.
So I'm not a professional, but I'm trying.
You know what? All I have to say is that it is hard work, and something that I've learned recently. Well, not recently. Probably with the start of Nightcap, and especially this. I've learned that like in order to have like longevity with like a project, it needs to be something that you actually care about. Like
Yes.
not something that like you're like, oh, I should be doing this, but like it has to be something that you actually like want to do. Because the moment that it's something that you want to do, then like, because I mean, at the end of the day, like one person could listen to Nightcap, or like 1,000 people could listen to Nightcap, but like this is like about this moment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And to be genuine, it's like you just, like you said, if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to come off as genuine. People are going to see right through that fakeness, and they're just going to be like, why should I even listen to you? Why should I give you a view?
Oh,
so it's nice to just, it's nice, it's beautiful that we are ourselves, and people can see that every time.
awesome. And we finally got like a little bit better about like how we talk, you know?
Oh yeah, it's improvement.
We sound like ourselves now.
Well, because in the beginning we were so nervous and we didn't know how to do this, but now that we've done this for more than a year,
I think we're about to. No, I don't think we're quite a year yet. Actually, I need to check to see how many like nightcaps we've had.
Mm-hmm. But after almost a year, I'm glad that we see the improvement in each other.
Heck yeah, and you know what? It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better from here, you know.
Yay, self-improvement. Let's go.
Woo! Oh my gosh, right? Let's see. Um, just to put it out there, I have a new baby nephew. That's where our "Are you smarter than a beauty pageant contestant?" question came from. His little name is Icarus, just like Greek mythology.
Why?
Um, my brother was like, I think if my brother like didn't have to worry about money, he probably would have been a philosophy major,
Oh.
or maybe he like that's what he got his associates like, um, like major in, but
Mm-hmm.
so yes, he really loved philosophy, and it's a great story about sort of like, in my mind, the way that I see it is like, be yourself, live a good life, just be cautious. It's a
Mm-hmm.
cautionary tale. You know the story, right?
Barely.
Oh, about
Is it Icarus the one that flew too close to the sun?
yes. So him and his father were locked up in prison. His father was a great inventor. Said, Icarus, don't fly too close to the sea. The ocean's waves will cause the wings, these wax wings made with feathers, to disperse. And don't fly too close to the sun. So when they were flying up in the air, he's like, "This is awesome! This is great!" And his wings fell apart because he flew too close to the sun because he was having too much of a good time. So um, in my mind, that has to do with the fact that you know, just live a good life. Just be careful.
I hope so. I just hope, he doesn't get made fun of or anything in
Yeah, well,
school.
I mean, of course, his name is going to be Icky Poochie. I mean,
Yeah, like, didn't anyone think that through? Kind of, like, I'm a little worried about that.
they are definitely going to make fun of him. Our big thing, or at least my big thing, is like, I'm gonna call him Icky from the beginning, because if we all call him Icky, then he's not gonna be ashamed of his
Uh,
name.
yeah.
He's just gonna be like, yeah, that's my name, so what?
Yeah, instead of being like, Mom, Dad, they're calling me Icky in school. Like, no, crap, your
Then
name's Icarus.
yeah, he's gonna be like, yeah, that's my name, so what? Like,
Lord.
what to do?
What was his middle name? I mean,
Matthew.
I don't want to be giving out
His,
his name, his
his middle
government name.
his middle name is gonna be Matthew. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's my brother's name. So it's not like, if he is that ashamed of it, he could go by Matthew. Um, Originally, I think they were talking about it being Matthew Icarus, which I kind of think has a very nice ring to it. But
Yeah, I was gonna say that. You should
if
have
they
switched
wanted,
it.
but if they wanted to, because they wanted him to, like, my brother really wanted him to go by Icarus. So they were like, well, if that's the name that he's mostly going to be called, then why not just call him Icarus? So
Man, oh man. Nope, that's too much pressure for me to be spitting out a child and then naming it and then keeping it forever. Oh, no.
you only have to, if you're if this baby is like my brother, you only have to keep it 30 years at your house.
Yeah. Nope.
Yes, my brother,
That
like,
child is your child forever.
forever.
Forever. I don't care if that child's in the house or not. That child is always going to be your child. And I am too selfish right now in my whole life to be spitting out a child.
I could see you having a kid.
Oh, please don't. Just remove that from your memory banks. We don't need any of that.
I could see you having a baby.
I can see me having a puppy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I can see a dog, but I don't know about a baby. And if I did, I would probably teach it to play video games and stuff.
The dog or the baby?
Oh, both. I would attempt the dog so bad. I'd be like, look, Game Boy, and he'd just lick it. I don't know. But yeah, the baby from the start would be a gamer.
Oh yeah. My mother used to, actually, fun story. My mom probably is not going to watch this. So did I tell you about going to the
Wow.
going to the game store?
No, but I'm curious now.
I went to Kill Screen Games, and I bought this for my mom.
Oh, I went there too.
It was $25 for a mint condition Dr. Mario.
Wow.
Still in the box, and then it has a protective case on it. So yeah,
Oh, goodness.
this is a thing for my mom. And then also in the same area,
Mhm.
I know people that had a baby, and they're both Trekkies. So I got the Star Trek Dinosaur Planet.
Oh my goodness.
Turn the Next Page saga with a record in it and everything.
Was that from the store that was across the way from Kill Screen Games?
Yes.
Yeah, I walked in there too, and it was so awesome.
Which was so funny. Okay, so systematically, the like lady that I like keep on buying all this stuff for, like I like, it's so funny because like realistically, I'm like, I'm not going to get any like you know when like you buy stuff for people and then in the back of your mind you're like, I'm not gonna get any of this stuff back, but like it doesn't matter. It's not like it's like Christmas and I'm like, here's a thing.
I want something back.
Yeah, I'm just like, I saw this and I knew that your baby needed this.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, if I buy something for people, I don't expect anything in return.
Yeah, I think that that's like a very adult concept, you know, like, because like when you're a kid, you're like, no, like, here's the thing, give me something.
Well, in the back of my mind, I am like that, but I wouldn't openly be like, I'm going to be that. Like, I'm going to say it out loud. Like, no, a little bit of me is like, you better remember that this happened so that you don't ever think that I was that unselfish. I mean, that I was that selfish. I didn't buy you anything.
Yeah.
At least I did get something for you in life.
Yeah. Or that I cared about you. If anything, I think that is worth more than the actual like
gift itself.
Yes, because I actually also bought her a baby book of Romeo and Juliet.
Aw, that was nice.
I still didn't send it though, so I'm like stupid.
See, in that case, I would just have to drive up there and give it to her. Like, here you go.
It's Philly.
Oh, what a day trip!
And I think like in the back of my mind, I'm like that is a pretty I was just in the neighborhood.
You know, just driving an hour down to you, and I just hoped that you'd know that I appreciate you. And here's your gifts. Bye. Like, no, that's a whole day trip. That's a day off.
Which I actually have one coming up. So.
Oh, nice. But that's not to say you have to spend in Philly. But that's nice of you.
I like Philly. I love Philly. I want to live in Philly.
I have no ties to Philly.
Well, that's because you didn't do Philly right.
I didn't. I never go there and do it right. I always go there in a hurry, and then I get all mad because it's quiet, and then it's weird, and it's new, and then I'm like, oh, gotta go, bye.
Yeah.
I don't want to live there, per se, but I like to stay there for a couple days and check it out. You know.
That's what I did, and because I cat sat for those people. Cat sat for them twice. Both times it was either 5 or 4 days. No, I want to say it was 5 days, and it was freaking awesome. So like I got to and both times my friend came for like two of the 5 days. So like I got an opportunity to experience it all by myself, and then with somebody that a friend of mine. So me and so that was awesome, seriously awesome, because it's a city, but it's rough, but it's not
small, but then
it's
old,
it's rough new. But it's small, but it's new, and when you enter in a building, somebody will be friendly enough to sort of hold the door for you. It's but they're not it's not like South where they're waiting too long, and it's not New York City where the person
no one waits for you,
where the person right in front of you won't even hold it, you know.
Yeah, Philly's kind of the middle city to me.
It's yeah, and it was funny because I went to school down south in South Jersey.
And Rowan.
Yeah, I went to school
at Rowan University. I know where you went. And I'm not a stalker. What?
It's so funny because people would be like, "Oh, the city." I'm like, "That's not the city." I'm like, "The city is New York City. The city is the big. It's the city." You know, it's not you don't say the city meaning the city closest to you. The city is New York.
Exactly. No one can ever. I don't understand how people can say that. No. Philly is Philly. You don't call it the city.
Or like, but like, let's say if you were like in Illinois,
I would say the city's Chicago.
I would not, but that's not even the city. That's
You just call it
Chicago.
Chi-Town or something.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that like the only city that should be called the city is like New York City.
Oh yeah, the city. The words "the city" is synonymous.
Synonymous.
Synonymous. I can never say that word the first time correctly. The city is synonymous with New York City. You can't call any other city the city, like you said, except for New York, and that's it.
Like that's just in my head. Like I mean, like I get it. Like if you are on the West Coast, like yeah, maybe like LA, but like other than that, like whatever. Like no, it's New York City.
You actually reminded me. Side note: my wife, Jessica, is in New York City, and I was thinking about. Oh no, I was thinking about finding her, but it's gonna be really hard to find her. So I was hoping on Facebook that someone would have stalked her and found her by now, but I don't know where she is.
I have no idea. Who is Jessica?
This is my wife. Oh wait, I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try to block it. Okay, so that girl right there is Jessica.
And is she from a K-pop band?
Yes. She's from my favorite band of all time, Girls' Generation. But she left the group, so now she's solo. But she's in New York City, and I'm like, why? Why didn't you not tell me that you were in New York City? And how come I haven't had time to prepare myself to find you? So I was looking to see if anyone was gonna find her, so I could find her and like take a picture with her, because I would love to take a picture with Jessica and sniff her and stuff. But yeah, the city.
Like her?
I thought about it. Do I like her?
Lick her, taste her.
Oh, I would love to like sniff her hair and like lick a little bit side of her face and just be like, taste like Jessica. Like just taste like Jessica.
What do you think she would taste like?
Expensive perfume.
Oh, like
not smell like. I think she would taste like
Tokyo milk.
Yeah, she would taste like something that she rubbed on her face that was expensive. Some type of expensive, like, not Neutrogena. What is that, moisturizer?
You just said Neutrogena.
I did.
Some nice expensive Neutrogena.
Neutrogena. No, I'm sure she'll probably taste like some type of milk. I don't know.
Would she taste like Tokyo milk?
Tokyo milk? Maybe.
Tokyo milk.
As long as she doesn't taste like soy milk, I'm good.
Oh my gosh, I have to drink soy milk. Actually, or I could take these.
Oh, you're lactose intolerant?
I am. The amount of stuff on my desk right now, I'm like just pulling out stuff. I'm like, you said milk, Tokyo milk. Like,
I know you were lactose. I'm sorry.
I am. When I was a baby, I like had to drink soy.
What? Oh, what a life. Oh no.
I know.
Oh,
just whip the baby. I know.
I have a whole milk rant. I won't say it, but I have a whole rant of how I feel about milks. All sorts of milks.
How long is this rant?
It's long, but it's basically whole milk is the best, and anything that has not been milked is horrible.
My rant about milk has to do with the fact that I feel really bad for almond milk.
Ugh.
Because of this. Because like those poor little almonds are like
getting milked to death.
I know, and they're like,
squeeze the baby.
They're like, no, help me. Like that's like what I think about. Like when I think about like soy milk or almond milk, I think about like these poor almonds getting milked, and they're just somebody's like,
Oh okay. No, I'm more angry at 2% and skim milk than almond milk. But when almond milk is there, I'm like, ugh, like it's so pretentious. I'm like, ugh, almond milk and soy milk and rice milk. And, ugh.
Well, actually, rice milk is like the half and half of, or the whipping cream, the heavy cream of like the
Ugh.
milk world. And the reason why I say that is because like, or synthetic milk world. The reason why I say that is because like there's like absolutely no nutritional value to like rice milk. At least like
Ugh.
almond milk and like soy milk, like let's say like it breaks down like the fats or whatever. But like
Mm.
rice milk like is legitimately like sugar.
And it still tastes terrible.
No,
All of
it's
these taste no, it
good.
tastes terrible to me compared to my fat behind drinking milks.
Well, that's because you can drink milks. I can't.
Ugh.
Uh,
All the milks that aren't real milk, I'm just like, nah, not for me. It's gross. Tastes weird. Can't do it. Oh, no wonder my thing's dying all the time.
this is
Brightness on
what
there.
your Jessica looks like when she walks through New York City. She's like, "Where's Joy?"
Ah,
She's like, "I am perfect."
right? She's just floating on air. I can't. My top. Oh, and then another side note. My top wife,
Yeah.
Tan, she made this whole Uptown Funk remake where she's Bruno Mars and she's checking out women, and then her target woman is herself, but you know, her as a girl. And it's just the craziest thing I've seen her do. And I'm like, oh my god, like stop.
You're like,
But
this
she's not in New York City too.
Aw. Is there anything else you would like to plug?
My friend Travis, shout out to Travis.
Hey, Trav.
He told me about this anime, and I really thought it was gonna suck. Like I was just, ugh, this is gonna be awful because I haven't really watched anime in so long.
Yeah.
And then I started watching it, and it's called My Hero Academia, and I thought that I wouldn't relate to it, and I don't really in literal terms, but I do relate to it emotionally. And it's all about superhero, and it's making me feel like I can accomplish anything. So I know that's coming out. They're coming out with a second season. I cannot wait to watch it. But yeah, it actually spoke to me in a way that I just was like, wow, different. It's really different, but it helps me to never give up and always do the right thing and just, keep pushing and be yourself. And just surprising how much I related to that. So I'll plug that.
How are you doing just with you being, feeling like a stronger person? How are you getting through it?
I'm learning not to worry as much, because when I was in this particular situation a couple of years ago, I was freaking out every day, and I didn't even have to deal with as much as I do now with bills and stopping bills and payments and paying people as much and debt and all this other stuff insurance, all the insurances. So I'm learning not to overwhelm myself, and it's hard because my mom, I was talking to her earlier,
Mhm.
and there's just so much you want to do in your brain, and if you don't accomplish it, you feel like a failure if you forget something. So I was just telling her, this is not a really good example, but like get some type of sheet, some type of paper, something that allows you to get your goals and your what you want to accomplish on paper so you can see it. And then when you accomplish it, you're like, wow, I'm actually doing stuff with my life and not just sitting on things. So it's helping, especially when you don't want to be too hard on yourself. And that's something I do all the time. So it helps.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you.
So, what was the name of the anime again? Your Honor.
Oh, My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia. Excellent.
Yeah. It's really weird at first, and I rolled my eyes for the first like 10 minutes. I was like, this is so dumb. Like, why would you make a story out of it? But you know what? Because I listened to it dubbed. Hearing it in English is terrible. I couldn't take it seriously in English, but once you put it in Japanese, it was like, oh, wow, it's so heartfelt. That's probably why.
That definitely.
Because I figured, if I can hear it in English, whatever, it's cool. But once I heard it in English, I just was so pissed that I just was like, the next episode I have to hear in Japanese. And then I wanted to compare it again in English to another episode, but I don't think they dubbed it that far. So I finished it. Just 13 episodes. Wasn't bad at all. Downloaded the soundtrack. Haven't listened to it yet, but I think the soundtrack's going to give me more motivation to get a lot of stuff done.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Woohoo! And yes, and the only thing I have to plug is Be Real Royalty. Black Hooker was recently just done, 1974. The 1974 gem, as I like to say it, or as I like to call it. And then next one that I'm going to do is the Doomsday Machine, which I believe somebody voted for. Did you vote for that?
I'm not. I don't remember right now.
Did you
vote?
If I did, did you vote? No. Somebody voted for it, and I was like, because literally there's only one vote, and so I was like, I'm gonna wait until the next Nightcap to like say what it is, but I
don't think I did, but I feel like the only thing I remember was voting for Black Hooker.
Yeah. So the selection was don't. I believe it's Don't Look in the Basement and the Doomsday Machine. So somebody voted.
Oh no, I'm actually. It might have been me.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
It might have been me because I was like, Don't Look in the Basement seems kind of horrible. Like it seems not horrible, but scary, and I didn't want to do scary, so I just did Doomsday Machine.
Well, hopefully the Doomsday Machine is also scary because I kind of wanted to do like a scarier pick, since like I did two saucy picks.
Mm-hmm. I think that the whole Doomsday thing was more comforting to me about the world ending, more so than someone getting locked in the basement and scared and maybe raped and murdered. And I was like, nope, we're gonna do Doomsday. I'd rather see the whole world blow up. Stuff in the basement. I don't know. I'm weird. Putting up the brightness.
Yes. Apparently it's about it's science. It's gonna be a sciencey thing.
I'm okay with that. I like science.
Yes.
Fiction stuff.
Apparently, the Earth can be destroyed within 72 hours because the Chinese government has a doomsday device.
Ooh.
Woohoo! Yay, China!
Like, we don't like them already. Doomsday device. Okay, cool.
Total Red Scare, and then Red Scare, tactic. And then just lastly, my brother made wonderful Nightcap music for us, and I lost the file. So once that file comes back, once I can find that file again, we will have new Nightcap music. Woohoo! All right. So thank you, everybody, and enjoy the remainder of your night.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Had fun. Me and my man. The only man I need. In my bed.